Into and out of the darkness we come.
In the cold and the stillness we gather.
Under the full moonlight, rejoice!
Goddess of the moon, known by many names.
Shine upon us, bathe us in love and light.
Blessed and holy ones, join us.
As we worship together tonight, I encourage you to listen to your body, to listen to your spirit. Whatever feels right, whether it's singing or dancing or just being still. There's no wrong way to worship tonight. So now I invite you, as you're willing and able, to rise in voice, body, and spirit and join us in singing Full Moonlight Dance.
Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice.
Let's dance.
Spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Under the full moonlight we dance, spirits dance, we dance, joining hands we dance, joining souls rejoice. Joining souls rejoice. Joining souls
Welcome to the Winter Solstice celebration at First Unitarian Church of Rochester. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here on this night, the winter solstice, as we put ourselves into the rhythms of nature. Here at First Unitarian, we take care of our wider community in lots of different ways, from bringing soup when we're sick to attending to the spiritual needs of our pluralistic tradition. On this night, we draw from pagan sources a variety of traditions as we welcome back the light on this longest night. We call on the elements and the quarters, and we begin this celebration.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh. I invite you once more to rise in body or spirit and turn and face the east. Hail to the guardian of the watchtower of the east, element of air. Cardinals and great horned owls, frigid winds and smoke rising from the bonfire. Ancestors whose songs and stories inspire us to live our values. On this longest night, we welcome you. And
We
all the
welcome
people
you.
say,
We welcome you.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh.
We turn clockwise to face the south.
Hail to the guardians of the south, element of fire, dragons and salamanders, sparks of the hearth fire, ancestors whose faith and perseverance kept the spark of hope alive. In this longest night, we welcome you.
We welcome
Welcome you.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh.
We turn clockwise to face the west.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtower of the west, element of water. River otters and lake trout, fierce snowfall, lakes. Ancestors whose sweat and tears filled the wells of our resilience. On this longest night, you.
We
We welcome you.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, return, return.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay.
We turn clockwise to face the north.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtower of the north, element of air, hibernating snakes and bears, snow-capped mountains and deep, dark caves, ancestors whose labor tilled the now frozen ground upon which we live. On this longest night, we welcome you.
We
We welcome you.
The earth,
The air, the fire, the water return, 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 return.
earth, the air, the fire, the water return, 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 return. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh. Hey, ay, 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 oh, ay, oh, ay, oh, ay, oh. We turn and face center.
We have called the quarters and invoked the ancestors, those who inspire us to live our values, they who kept the spark of hope alive, of our resilience, and those ancestors whose labor tilled the now. Some of these ancestors we know by name, and so I invite you now to the names of those who came before into the darkness.
Will Hayes,
Marilyn Hope Johnson.
Barbara Evans, are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending. We are a circle within a circle, with no beginning and never ending.
We light the chalice, symbol of our faith, for the element of spirit that permeates all, and for the divine spark within each of us. Flame of truth and inspiration, may it bring us warmth and hold us in community on this longest night. And now the circle is cast.
You may be seated.
I invite you now, in the stillness and the cold of this night, into a mode of meditation. I invite you into your own bodies, into your own breath. For we gather on the solstice, this longest, darkest night. Solstice meaning still sun. The sun in that imperceptible moment of stillness between two great movements. As now, on this night, the earth and the sun, the northern hemisphere of the earth, will cease to tilt away from the sun and will begin to tilt back towards it with the lengthening of days and the coming of spring through the winter. We are at a moment of stillness between motions, this moment that creates the longest night of the year, the darkest night of the year. And also we are bathed in the full moonlight. The moon also at an apex between great movements of nature. The moon also in stillness between its growing, its waxing, and now as it begins its waning and its shrinking to the next new moon. So are we, always in motion, great cycles in our life and in our world, and even in each precious moment. Our own breath, a cycle with its apexes, with its solstices. The moment just after inhalation, that moment of stillness, when we have breathed in oxygen, our bellies, our lungs, our bodies full. And then the moment just after exhalation, our bodies emptied, carbon dioxide breathed out, our bodies ready to receive again the gifts of life. And so in this stillness, in this longest, darkest night, bathed in full moonlight, I invite you into your own breath, into your own rhythms, into the stillness and peace of this moment, as we rest and trust and breathe and know.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. I invite you to sing along. In the stillness of this moment there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest. And I rest. And trust. And trust. And breathe. And breathe. And know. And know that in the stillness of this moment, there is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest. And I rest. And trust. And trust. And breathe. And breathe. And know. And know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace.
Each year we come to this gathering. We come because we carry these burdens with us. Because over the course of the year we've had something build up within us that we need to release. Do any of you have those this year? Did 2021 bring you burdens? Me too. Me too, very much. And so I'll call you forward each quarter at a time. We'll begin with the people of the East and all of those folks who joined us somehow. Well, they'll join all of you here in the West and in the North. In a moment, people of the East, I will invite you to come forward, to come this way, moving in a counterclockwise direction as we undo this fear or anxiety that you wish to burn away. And I invite you to take that special piece of paper and drop it into this cauldron here. People of the East, come forward. People of the East have completed their gathering. Do not worry if you haven't had a chance to go yet. I'm hoping the people of the North will be our largest group. But for you all, I ask you to start to, there we are. And if everybody around the circle could build up this sound, feel free to stomp your feet. Indeed. People of the South, do you have burdens or fears? I invite you to come forward. moving in a counterclockwise direction. Please place them into this cauldron. Let us start to make some noise. Build this energy. People of the West, do you come with burdens or anxieties or fears to burn away? Let the people of the West come forward, moving in a counterclockwise direction. Let us start to make some noise and build some energy. That one was a slow burn. People of the North, you have been making noise and building energy and carrying these burdens. In a moment, once the people of the West are done burning theirs away, I'll invite you forward, coming in a counterclockwise direction to add your anxiety or your fear or whatever it is that you are hoping to release tonight. And all of the rest of us, we're going to start to build that noise. We're going to start to keep that energy up. I invite you to rise, body or in spirit. And let's start by slapping our legs. But also let's stomp our feet. And if you could make some noise, Reverend AJ is going to add some more burning. We've got a lot to burn away this year. People of the world, of spirit, I invite you now to bring forward the wish paper that you have at home. If you didn't get a bag from us, another piece of paper will do. Be careful. Hold it up, and we invite you to let it burn. All right. We're not done yet, though. If you were thinking about taking a seat, you have to do it. But I know I've still got a little pent-up energy. And the moon is out. Having been called, it has joined us. And so, whatever it is that you are carrying inside you, energy-wise, maybe it's a scream, maybe it is a cheer. Whatever it is, I hope it is really, really loud. Because in a moment, on the count of 3, I'm going to invite you to howl at the moon. Let us let her know that we are here. 1, 2, 3.
Go forth with the newborn sun and the blessings of this ritual night, this longest night. Take these blessings with you. If you are moved to generosity, please remember to give online. It is a blessing every time we gather and every time we take care of one another. It is a blessing to be together tonight, and it will be a blessing again the next time we gather, however and whenever that will be, whether it is next week, a month, or a year from now. And so in farewell, I say to you, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Happy solstice, and blessed be.